Who's backing up then? Adam at the running back spot is Marcus or?
Yeah, it's a little tough right now. We have we've got Adam obviously, and then right now with Jewel out, Jason White's going to be out probably another week or two, probably two would be my guess. So that moves Marcus Coker up and DeAndre Johnson too. We'll get him going. And Brad Rogers has done both, done double duty. Last year he's in the bullpen, and he'll be in the bullpen again too, getting a lot of work this week.
How's Jewel doing? I guess from a mental standpoint, injuring one knee last year and then a game and a half, and then he hits the other knee.
Yeah, it's very disappointing, and he's doing about like you'd expect. He's very disappointed. He's invested a lot. He's one of the most competitive guys on our football team, and it's really a very disappointing time. When a player gets hurt, it's really hard for them for obvious reasons, and when you have a couple of them, then it makes it tough. The only good news we can share with them is that we've had players that have gone through similar experiences, and you can still have a happy ending, and that's at some point. Right now, he's going to feel bad. It's kind of losing a game. You feel bad for a while, and at some point, you got to turn your attention towards the future and what you can do down the road. And guys like Albert Young come to mind, Chad Greenway, a couple guys that have gone through a couple of those. And they're still doing well. They'll both be down here in a couple of weeks. They're both up with the Vikings, and so it's not the end of football life necessarily, but it's it just feels that way, and it is going to feel that way for a couple of days, I'm sure.
Have you given any thought? Is anybody going to move position?
We may have to just to take a look at it, but I don't know if we're ready to pull the trigger on that yet. But we're really kind of out of bodies. So.
Do you go to Brandon Weger at this point?
And do what?
Ask him to play. I don't.
He's we've talked about this. He's kind of made his decision, and he hasn't been with us now since second practice. So I think realistically for this year, it's probably unrealistic.
Would James Morris be a possibility?
Oh, I wouldn't rule it out. We'll see how this week goes. I wouldn't rule anything out. Not that we've talked about James, but we're pretty comfortable with where he's at now with Bruce being down. It puts a little pressure on us in the middle linebacker position too. So we may need him just to stay right where he's at and kind of go from there.
Can you talk about what